Hello and welcome to the 2020 Band Award video. Now normally we like to give these awards out at the very last concert, but unfortunately we're unable to do so, and so we'll be giving the awards out through this means. So I have lots to say about all the students that are earning awards, but unfortunately if I were to talk as much as I would like to talk, this video would be extremely long. So I'm going to be a little shorter than I normally would be with the awards. And at the very end, I'm going to put a list for our high school students from first, second, third, fourth, and fifth year to acknowledge them. Okay, so first up, we're going to start with the fifth grade band awards. Congratulations to all the fifth graders for doing an excellent job this year. The very first year of band is always the toughest with so many things you have to learn right away, but you conquered and you did really well. There are two students who checked off all the boxes. They had a positive attitude. They practiced consistently. They were go-getters. They looked ahead in the book. They always practiced what we were working on in class, so they were prepared. They wanted to do solos during class, and they really put themselves out there and embraced learning their instrument. The very first student for the outstanding band, fifth grade band award is Madeline Zaleski. And the second student earning the most outstanding fifth grade band student is Joe Becerra. So congratulations, fifth grade band students, for a wonderful, wonderful year. I'm excited to see what you can do in the future. Moving on, we have the sixth grade band. Now the sixth grade band students are very, very good. A very, very strong band. It's very tough for me to choose two students, but I was able to narrow it down to a most improved and a most outstanding. The most improved award goes to Jaden Stein. Clarinetist Jaden Stein has done a fantastic job this past year, and her trajectory is very steep. She is learning very quickly, and she is doing a wonderful job. So congratulations, Jaden. The most outstanding band student award for sixth grade is going to go to Gabriel Flores. Now, Gabe Flores started as a flute player, and last summer wanted to learn a second instrument, not just switch, but learn a second one. And so he started learning the saxophone, and within 3 weeks had caught up. He's already done a high school solo this year. He is halfway through a very advanced etude book, and he's just flying. He practices every single day, and again, ticks off all the boxes. Great attitude, very positive student, and just embraces the learning process. And I'm really excited to see what you can do in the next couple of years, Gabe. Okay, seventh grade. Okay, now the seventh grade band is full of independent students. They all can get the job done. They're very, very good at what they do. There is one student that has, in my opinion, shown that he has improved far and above beyond what typically students improve by, and that is Johnny Berry. So Johnny has switched an instrument from alto saxophone to tenor saxophone this year. Usually a pretty easy switch. But once he did, I found that he really started to enjoy playing his instrument. So he brought his instrument home every single day. He started taking lessons every week, and his improvement just skyrocketed. So congratulations, Johnny Berry. The next student I would like to acknowledge in the seventh grade is Jocelyn Huber. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Jocelyn was one of the only seventh graders in the entire district to make the D1 OMEA honor band this year. Typically, this honor band of seventh and eighth graders is made up primarily of eighth grade students. Having one extra year is much harder for the seventh grade band students to make this band. But she was one of them, and the only one from Northwood. She's always prepared, she always has a great attitude, and she's very persistent in her learning of her instrument. So congratulations, Jocelyn. Okay, now moving on to the High School Student Choice Awards. These awards are voted by the students, and I have no hand in them. Last year's winners, Lydia, Quinton Long, Mitchell Hurley, and Joel Sherman, are ineligible this year, but they'll be back in the running next year. It'll be every other year for these kinds of awards. The first award goes to the most improved, and it's actually a tie between two students. First student is Adrian Zyrat, trombone player. Last year he was a percussionist and switched over this year. And just like a fish in water, started taking off on his instrument and worked very, very, very hard though. He took lessons, he reached out to help from other students. He went out and got his own trigger trombone. He did a lot of research on his own, and his brass quintet earned a superior rating this year at solo ensemble. And he just rose through the ranks and really demonstrated how sheer persistence and will do a lot for you. And the second student for most improved award is Brian Hollabuck. Brian started band in 8th grade. He was in general music last year with me, and I convinced him he should do band because he was always tapping on his desk and seemed to have a knack for it. And oh boy, was I right. So he has improved so much this year. Coming into the drum line, he knew absolutely nothing. And by the end of the year, and I'm quoting one of his section leaders, he had some serious chops. So great job, Brian. I'm really looking forward to seeing how far you can go with your abilities as you progress. Okay, the Outstanding Brass Award. This award is going to be going to Yusa Vega. Yusa is a tuba player who used to be a percussionist, who used to be a flute player. She's done a lot, and coming back to the tuba this past year, she's worked extremely hard. She goes above and beyond. She's got a great attitude all the time. She works really hard. She's very diligent. She reaches out for help. She does extra things. She does pep band. She does jazz band. She earned a superior rating at her solo ensemble with her quintet this year, and really just going above and beyond. So great job, Yusa. The next award is the Outstanding Percussion Award. The Outstanding Percussion Award is going to go to Jet Striberny. Jet has really taken off in the past year, and he started taking private lessons from Justin Fuica. He's taken some lessons from me sometimes too, but he was accepted into the D1 Middle School Honors Band and really tore it up back there. I'd say he's one of the MVPs of that middle school concert. He was tackling some of the hardest percussion parts. He had 5 different instruments that he had to play, and he didn't skip a beat. He just went back there and did an amazing job this last January. He's been preparing a marimba piece he was preparing a marimba piece for solo ensemble, and it was a very difficult piece. And man, he was flying up and down that marimba, and I just couldn't believe how fluent he's become. And he's been really developing his snare abilities as well. He's a very hardworking student, very humble. He just puts his head to the grindstone and gets it done. So I can see why the students have voted for him for this award. Congratulations, Jet. The next award is going to be for Outstanding Woodwind, and that student is Charlie Carroll. Charlie Carroll has been taking private lessons for the past year with me, and she's halfway through her Rubank Intermediate Method book, which is a very advanced book. She's learned all 12 of her major scales. She's working on turning those into full range. She did the Spaghetti Dinner fundraiser and performed a trio and a solo. Funny thing about that solo was she was on vacation, and she came back the week of the Spaghetti Dinner fundraiser and said that she wanted to play for it. And so she learned that solo in, I believe, 5 days. And she played it perfectly, which is amazing. and she's been working on a Class B solo, Allegretto Brillant, for solo ensemble, and has just started working on the absolute monster piece, the Glazunov Concerto, which is a super double A solo, usually used by students in college. So it's a very difficult piece, and she's already about 2 pages into it, learning. It's about a 14-page piece. It goes on for about 12 minutes or more. And yeah, amazing attitude. Is in pep band, jazz band, the works. Was in the middle school honors band as well. And really looking forward to seeing what she can do in the future. So congratulations, Charlie. Okay, we have 2 senior awards. The first one is going to be the departmental award, and that is going to go to Zoe Sherman. Zoe's been in band for the past 8 years. She's been an active leader in the band. She was the assistant flute section leader this last year. She's in the pep band. She was in the jazz band. She received an excellent rating with her trio at solo ensemble. And she's really shown her dedication to the band program in her 8 years as a flute player. And we're really going to miss you, Zoe. So great job on earning your departmental award. And finally, we have the big award, which is the John Philip Sousa Award. This is the highest award that a band student can earn, and one of the most coveted things that a lot of band students is, and when they get to band, sometimes they're freshman year, they say, that's the one I want when I'm a senior. I'm working towards the John Philip Sousa Award. It's a national award, and every single year, the most deserving band senior gets this award, which is going to go to Ethan Swartz. Now, Ethan has been in band for 8 years. He's also been in pep band and jazz band, and very involved. He is been involved in leadership roles. He was the clarinet section leader last year. Very highly regarded within the band. He was voted the super senior during the marching season. And he earned a superior rating at solo ensemble with his clarinet trio, which they did a very strong performance of minuets and trio. And I would like to thank you, Ethan, and thank all the seniors for your commitment to the band program. It takes a lot to make it 8 years in band, a lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, and a lot of perseverance. So thank you very much, seniors. Thank you very much for the entire high school band this year, all first, second, third, fourth, and fifth year members. Thank you very much to the 7th grade band for doing a great job, the 6th grade band for doing a great job, and for our new 5th grade band, the future of the program. Really excited to see where you guys can go. I really enjoyed working with you this year. I am super excited to move on to some summer lessons with you and to move into our future. And I hope that you are staying healthy. I hope that you are staying well, and I hope that you are practicing. So I will see you next time, and have a great summer.